Today on Vallo Vision News, exciting changes are coming to dining options on campus. See a sneak peek of the Farmer Food Hall that will open next semester.
And how locals are pitching in to help keep people from going hungry while SNAP funding is impacted by the government shutdown.
Plus, how Carmichael Library will be partially available from your smartphone. Vallo Vision News starts right now. Hello and welcome to Vallo Vision News. I'm Brayden George.
And I'm Preston Bennett. Thanks so much for watching.
Last week's closing of Two Taco and Farmer Hall marked the end of a relatively short dining era on campus, but one door closed is paving the way for new opportunities. I spoke with General Manager of Campus Dining Jason Quarles and students about the closing of Two Taco and the future Farmer Food Hall. Last Friday, Two Taco opened in Farmer Hall for the final time. A restaurant that started out as a placeholder until renovation, but quickly became a student favorite.
Pretty sad, actually. I mean, I just now saw the side of it, had no idea they were closing this thing.
But Two Taco isn't gone forever. Starting spring semester, it'll be located in the CAF, included in your meal swipe. With the closing of Two Taco and Farmer comes the beginning of work on what will become the new Farmer Food Hall.
We're trying to create as much variety as we can because we hear that from the students. They would like more variety on campus. I think the Freddy's Kitchen is going to be a big draw because it's totally customizable, and we now have a vegan vegetarian destination, which we've never had before.
That vegan and vegetarian destination is Veg 23, one of 3 restaurants operating in Freddy's Kitchen, which will be located on the right side of the dual counter, as you can see on the renderings I obtained from Quarles. The other 2 options in the kitchen will be Banh Mi, a Vietnamese option offering sandwiches, salads, and bowls, and City Mac, offering customizable mac and cheese bowls. These 3 restaurants inside Freddy's Kitchen are interchangeable with up to 15 other options. On the left side will be Bojangles Express, which will offer all-day breakfast and chicken tender combos, giving students the chicken option Quarles says they've been asking for.
It's kind of a departure from what they used to have. It's Pita Pit and now Two Taco. Seems like Bojangles is going to be pretty different.
Bojangles will also provide a cost-effective option. According to Quarles, 6 of the 8 combo options will fit into the $7 meal voucher option. The prices you see on your screen now are the actual menu boards that will be displayed once the new Bojangles opens. Quarles says once the food hall opens officially,
we're looking at some extended hours and to be open some on the weekend to give our residents another option besides the dining hall on the weekends.
The project's expected day for completion is Friday, January 23rd, with Bojangles set to open Monday, January 26th, and Freddy's Kitchen on Friday, January 30th. Quarles says the staggered openings gives employees time to properly train in all new dining options. While construction is ongoing, Einstein's will be open extended hours from 7:30 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. For more information and updates, follow @FalconFoods on Instagram.
As the government shutdown has now become the longest in U.S. history, the Trump administration has agreed to partially fund the SNAP program. Those who rely on SNAP may need to seek the assistance of their local food banks. Vallo Vision News reporter Meg Wallace joins us in the studio with how folks in Shelby County are stepping up to help. Meg?
In the past, SNAP has been funded during government shutdowns. This time has been different, however, with the last SNAP payment going out on October 1st. After a federal judge ordered that SNAP remain funded, the Trump administration has agreed to fund just around half the cost of the SNAP program. On Tuesday, Governor Kay Ivey announced she will be releasing $2 million from Alabama's emergency fund to go towards 8 food banks across the state. In the midst of uncertainty, the University of Montevallo is holding a food drive for the Falcon Food Pantry through November 25th. Members of the UM community who are able are encouraged to donate non-perishable food items such as pasta, soups, peanut butter, and other shelf-stable goods. Monetary donations are also welcome. Donation sites are located in several buildings, including Carmichael Library and Humanities Hall. You can see the full list of drop-off sites on your screen. If you would like to access the pantry, it is located in Puryear House. Also, the Shelby County Arts Council, located in Columbiana, is holding a food drive for Manna Ministries. Items can be dropped off in the lobby at the Arts Council. Reporting live in the studio, I'm Meg Wallace. Preston, Brayden, back to you.
Thank you, Meg. In other campus news, class registration has started.
Yeah, that's right. Registration opened for graduate and doctoral students on Monday and is now open to seniors and honor students or those with priorities towards registering. Other students will be able to register at 7 a.m. on the days you see on your screen. Remember, you cannot register if you haven't met with your advisor, so be sure to schedule an appointment with them.
Midterms are behind us, and now's the time to keep the momentum going. The Falcon Success Center, located on the lower level of Carmichael Library, offers free tutoring for all students in a variety of subjects, including math, science, and history. Whether you need a quick review, help with a tough concept, or supporting building study strategies, tutoring is available in person, online, and through drop-in sessions. Email tutoring@montevallo.edu for more information about their services and scheduling an appointment.
Carmichael Library is coming to the Libby app. Libby is a collection of ebooks and audiobooks. Popular fiction and nonfiction titles from Carmichael Library will be accessible through the app. Users can add their card to the app to access material from Carmichael Library. For more information, visit montevallo.edu. And if you want to own a part of the library's collection, this is the last week for their used book sale. Books are just $1 each, or you can fill up a standard-sized tote bag for just $5. You must pay either cash or Venmo. The book sale will end this Friday. Remember, there's always more news 24/7 on our social media pages. Just search for Vallo Vision News on Instagram, Facebook, and X.
Next on VVN, it's a busy week on campus, and we've got to look ahead at some of the biggest events on the calendar, including how you can take part in a disaster simulation for nursing students.
And later in Health Headlines, how increasing your daily steps could give your brain a boost later in life. We'll be right back.
We believe education is nothing without experience. Through undergraduate research, community projects, and interactive classrooms, students don't just learn concepts, they live them. Montevallo means more hands-on learning for real-world wins.
Welcome back to Vallo Vision News. Here's a look at the events happening later this week.
will celebrate first-generation students this Thursday. They're hosting a special field day event for first-gen students, but all students, faculty, and staff are invited. From 11 to 2 this Thursday, come to Farmer Hall and enjoy snacks and participate in a variety of fun field day yard games. First Gen Field Day is sponsored by the President's Office, the Falcon Success Center, Montevallo Maid, and TRIA.
The Alpha Gamma Delta sorority will be hosting its annual philanthropy event, Lip Jam, Thursday night. The event features different organizations across campus who compete in a lip sync competition that raises money for the Alpha Gamma Delta Foundation, which focuses on fighting hunger. Lip Jam starts at 7 p.m. tomorrow in Palmer Hall. If you'd like to support the cause, find out more information on their Instagram at Montevallo AGD or visit alphagammadelta.org/philanthropy.
The nursing program will stage a car crash simulation disaster this Friday in the parking lot and green space behind Myra Call from 10 a.m. to noon. This is all the simulation, and the nursing program would like to make sure everyone is informed in advance and that they should know no one is truly in danger or harmed. Mannequins provided by the nursing program will be used in the simulation. Dean Crystal Bennett says students can gain valuable experience from this exercise.
We want to be able to show what could happen if someone's not wearing their seatbelt. What could happen if airbags do not deploy, and be able to stage that. So with the hope that with the simulation, that if the students were to experience a situation where they were responding to a real car crash, that this would be in the back of their mind.
For those who would like to participate as actors for the simulation, you can email Dean Bennett at the address on your screen.
Is your chili degrees above the rest? If so, you can compete in the FAM and UMNAA Chili Cook-Off. This year's competition is Saturday, November 15th from 11 to 1:30 in the afternoon. It is open to faculty, staff, students, and alumni. Proceeds from the Chili Cook-Off primarily benefit the Falcon Food Pantry, with a portion supporting future Alumni Association programs and events. Registration is open now through the 8th. For more information, visit the website or send a message to the email on your screen. Still ahead on VVN, feeling a little tired after the time change? What could be impacting your sleep schedule beyond just adjusting to a new bedtime?
We'll be right back with a look at this week's health headlines.
Your college years aren't just about academics. From college night traditions to local hotspots, there's no shortage of things to do. Every year of your education, Montevallo means more fun and memories along the way.
Welcome back to Vallo Vision News. In this week's health headlines, many of us are still feeling the effects of Sunday's time change.
In today's Health Minute, Mandy Gaither explains why and has more on the subtle signs of sleep apnea.
Whenever the time shifts, so does your sleep routine, and it may mean you wake up sleepier than usual, but if it's a consistent problem, the fatigue and lack of energy may not be due to daylight saving time.
You're giving yourself 7 to 8 hours of sleep and you're still waking up tired, you're tired during the day, then definitely looking for a sleep disorder like obstructive sleep apnea is reasonable.
Dr. Mina Khan with the Ohio State University Wexner Medical Center says obstructive sleep apnea is a medical condition where a person's airway closes off and on during sleep. Some subtle signs of this sleeping disorder include waking up feeling tired like you haven't slept at all, having low energy, or difficulties with concentration and focus. She says more obvious symptoms are snoring, gasping during sleep, and dozing off during the day.
There's severe obstructive sleep apnea has been associated with development of high blood pressure, heart issues, strokes, and memory problems.
Khan says there are several ways to treat obstructive sleep apnea, the most common being the use of a CPAP device, which works by delivering pressurized air into the sleeping person to keep the airway open. If you suspect this sleep disorder, a doctor can have you tested.
It is done with a sleep study. There is a home sleep study that is used mainly to diagnose obstructive sleep apnea. So not everybody has to come into the sleep lab and sleep overnight.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
Walking on a daily basis isn't just good for your body, it may also help your mind. A new study says increasing the number of steps taken daily may slow cognitive decline in older adults who already have signs of early Alzheimer's disease. Researchers say physical activities like walking could slow the buildup of the protein usually linked to memory loss. Those who had at least 3,000 steps per day seemed to delay cognitive decline by about 3 years. That rose to 7 years for people who did at least 5,000 steps daily. Experts say actions that are good for the heart, including walking, have repeatedly been shown to also be good for the brain.
Coming up, see what high-flying fun was revealed for the 2025 Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Cameron Short joins us for the buzz when we come back.
Welcome back to Vallo Vision News.
Buzz anchor Cameron Short joins us now with a look at the entertainment and pop culture stories that have us buzzing this week. Cameron, welcome.
Thank you, fellas. Singer Kelly Clarkson has announced new dates for her Las Vegas residency next summer. The voice coach and talk show host will take stage at Caesars Palace on August 7th, 8th, 14th, and 15th of 2026. Clarkson had previously postponed a few shows this past July and August. At the time, she said she needed to care for her young kids because their father, her ex-husband, was ill. He passed away just days later. Tickets for the new dates go on sale this Friday. Every Halloween Heidi Klum is known for her elaborate costumes, and this year is no different. Klum dressed up as the well-known Scarily Medusa. It took a team of 35 people to get her ready to debut her costume. Fans and attendants of her Halloween party were shocked and were in awe of her detailed costume. We can't wait to see what she'll do next year. Would you guys ever go all out like this for a Halloween costume?
Maybe for like the Iron Man suit. I think that would
that would be
that'd be pretty
cool.
sick.
That
Right?
would
If
be
I had
great.
the whole Iron Man suit to
I
wear.
thought that was art. That I didn't know that was a real
That's the
person.
real-
So no,
That's the
probably
real
not.
thing.
I
Okay.
think my hot dog costume was.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Pretty
your
all
hot
out.
dog costume is
Yeah.
definitely up
Well, I
there.
think if the
for
viewers
sure.
looked at our social media, I think mine was fantastic.
It was fantastic.
So, yeah,
I'd give
yeah.
it a fantastic
Oh, yeah.
4.
4
It
out
was
of
very
4.
good.
4 out of 4.
Absolutely. Check out this sneak peek at some of the new balloons that will be flying over the streets of Manhattan on Thanksgiving. Volunteer handlers did a test run Saturday in New Jersey ahead of the 99th annual Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Some of the balloons seen include Mario, Pac-Man, Buzz Lightyear, and Shrek. The balloons are as tall as 3- and 4-story buildings. You can see all this year's balloons, new and classic, at Macy's.com. And of course, you can see them during the parade set for Thursday, November 27th, 9:30 a.m. Central Time. Can you guys imagine yourselves as a 4-story height balloon just floating around the city?
No, I mean, I could, but like, I've never had that thought. I mean, if I guess I had to be something, maybe Buzz Lightyear. I really loved Buzz Lightyear growing up.
I
so
don't know,
would like
man.
to dress
I
up
think
as
that
him.
would be a great way to see New York City. I mean,
Yeah.
imagine you're just kind of
What kind of pose would you want to do?
I think
if
I'd
it
have
was
to be
you
the hot dog.
floating.
I'd have to be
you in the hot dog
me and the
costume?
hot dog. I just
Okay.
kind of lean
No,
forward.
you
I
gotta
don't
hit
know.
like the crane.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
For you,
gotta
would probably
hit
have
that.
to do something with like track and everything.
Gotta
I
hit
would
that.
think.
Oh, you gotta hit that running pose. Yeah, for sure. Thank you, Cam.
Of course.
Thank you. Remember, there's always more news from our team of reporters on our website, ValloVisionNews.com. That is all the time we have for today's show.
Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to tune into Vallo Vision News again next Wednesday.